Alright, Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student. Term begins on September 1st. Gustav says best game ever. I've heard lots of good things. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for start-of-term feast and sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Sweet. Oh, hello. Okay, so we have a character creation process. Oh my. Okay, so these are like presets, I'm assuming. Okay. I'm okay with the one we started off as. It's not bad. Okay. Hair color, hairstyle. Phantom says this takes place 100 years before Harry Potter arrives at Hogwarts. Nice. Yeah, I remember it being like a prequel type thing. Lady Tara says we were able to get it for the Switch eventually. The kids beat it a while back, but still playing it once in a while. The eldest is raising 1 billion magical animals right now. It's a hoot. Phantom says it takes place 36 years before the events of the Fantastic Beasts film. Okay. Now, because we're playing as a kid, I won't be able to do my typical bearded self. But I gotta find an appropriate hairstyle for my young rebel. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off a long hairstyle in this game. Oh, we might just go with that. That's pretty neutral. We'll see. I don't know. The one they started me off with wasn't too bad. Let's go back up here. The wave is just a little too much, man. It defies gravity. That might be a better option. Just nice kind of curly frolic. Ooh, that's not too bad. That's too much. These guys have got some serious, like, hairstyle products going on. I think we're gonna go with this right here. Nah, I don't need any scars. I'm okay with that. Ooh, hang on. Did we do eye color? Yep. There we go. Voice 1.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be.
That was quite something. It was wonderful. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust.
We're
Nothing to
going
be concerned
story
about.
mode, please. You Must name your character. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, we gotta do Renfail, of course. I gotta think of a good last name. Renfail Hardbottom. No, we gotta think of a proper name. Can I go something not quite Harry Potterish, just for fun? We're gonna mix a little bit of our fantasy. Witch or wizard? No, I'm a wizard. Definitely a wizard. Okay, start my journey. The benefits of magic mean you have a lot of hair. Yes.
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to
I love
Hogwarts?
Eleazar's
We
outfit
have a
and
start of
everything,
term
man.
feast and a
Those are some
sorting
magical
ceremony to get
chops
to.
for sure.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Uh-oh. Something sinister. Yeah! Invisible horses. Yeah! Ow! Somebody! It's got some proper music. Well, Bill Nye the Science Guy always had one, Phantom. See, if you ask Bill Nye, bow ties never went in style.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
Goblin Rebellion. Truth or gobbledygook?
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a
that a dragon?
significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond,
I like Easy Seahawk.
received this. It was the last thing she
The
sent me,
cinematics are
Eleazar.
awesome.
It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from
Keep it
Ranrock.
safe. Keep it
I
safe.
cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Oh, snap!
Hang on!
Oh shit, there's more than one. Oh no, those are the... Never mind. We finally saw the steeds.
The key!
Oh no, the key!
Give me your hand!
Please tell me you got the key before you jumped. By the way, Jumper, that's a great movie if you've never seen that film before. Hayden Christensen,
Are you alright?
Samuel Jackson.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Wiggenweld potion. Press down to heal.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
So we did touch it?
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
That was the squirrel from
But
Baldur's
stay
Gate 3.
close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Wow, so far I gotta say, the cinematics are phenomenal. I'm playing on performance mode like I always do, and even on performance mode, this game looks absolutely phenomenal. Love the cutscenes. They did some amazing motion capture performance. There's a nice transition of looking around and then panning you to the front to show you which way to go. That's a nice tutorial sequence. Hello.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
The camera precision is phenomenal because it's just slowly guiding you to follow along.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Hello, what have we got here?
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Okay. Basic cast, new spell unlocked. Tap R2 to perform a basic cast. Very nice, but I'm telling you one thing I'm going to do really quick is going to be... Give me a second here, I gotta find it. I don't mind the vibration. What I'm looking for is the haptic controls, because I gotta turn that shit off. That's all user interface. Can you not turn it off? I really don't like the haptic feedback because it gives me finger fatigue. I may have to look that up online and see if there's even an option to turn it off.
Excellent!
Use R to select an active target. Some players put up select move their active the same stick by disabling camera relative target settings.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
I know, Hector. It makes so much sense now, right?
Your wand-work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
This game's trying so hard. It's just like Avowed, guys. I can use a wand just like in Avowed. This game's copying Avowed. This game's trying so hard to be like Hogwarts Legacy. Well, hang on, before we go that way, what's over here, bro? Hello. Coin. Wow. It is pretty cool to cast.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo!
Ha 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 ha! Yeah, buddy. Professor Fig is a badass.
Almost there.
Something. An old cathedral or something. We got a motif on the wall.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
So we have a wizard. There's like cards on a table, a bird in a tree, and over here there's a guy reading the stars. The minimum is just shrines with your purple in the middle. The gold is your current objective.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
I said motif, I meant mural.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Kaladin says gameplay options above controller options. Let me go check again. Gameplay options. Vibration, motion sensor. Oops. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything called controller rumble, Kaladin. Follow camera speed, aiming auxiliary, camera auxiliary, aiming sensitivity, motion sensor, camera target, invert flight controls, invert, motion sensor function, dual sense, wireless. Yeah, I don't see that in here.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Oh, that's like a mirror.
How odd. Why would someone conjure that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Huh. Apparently, it's the vibration entirely. So I don't know. We're gonna see if that worked. Oh, that was definitely it. So it's just tied to the vibration entirely, I think. I may have to figure this out later. I don't know. It didn't feel that much different. We'll figure it out later. There's all sorts of videos on YouTube. I didn't find an article. It's all these videos that people want me to watch.
What
I just want
Merlin's
an
name?
article to read. Just tell me how to turn off the frickin'
Godric's
haptic
heart.
feedback.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Ruh-roh. Wake the goblin.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, that's what I was reading, Dribom, is that I think I have to turn it off for the entire PS5 to turn
This
it off
way,
for this
then.
game. Because it doesn't appear that it has a separate functionality.
After you.
Alright, let's go for a ride. Yeah, it seems to capture the essence really well so
Keep
far,
your
Hector.
hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Seriously
You want to
impressive.
take a breath? A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
What's up with the armband? That was interesting.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glue you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Until today. Alright, really quick, I want to check what Dribron posted.